Yo, yo, what is going on, everybody? Hey, this is Dregn Durant of the Yasuhiro88ch, and tonight we're going to be getting back into Hunt Showdown. Hope you guys are ready. What's going on, Doc? Good to see ya. Alright, we're going to take a little moment here. I got back from grabbing a quick bite pretty late. My food took a little longer than I had hoped. Got myself a little pineapple fried rice. Who doesn't like some pineapple fried rice? But let me grab a couple bites here so I'm not distracted by my own insides while we're playing. But how's it going? What's going on today on this beautiful Tuesday? Man, it is getting toasty outside. I was telling a few others, but I'm not looking forward to the summer. It's gonna be warm. Oh man. Alright, sorry for looking all over the place, trying to get myself situated here. Just got back a couple minutes ago. But yeah, we'll get Hunt Showdown loaded up. Can't help feel like I forgot something, but we'll make it happen. We'll make it work as we do. Alright, let me just get myself adjusted. Muting myself here just a second to adjust my mic. Alright, I should be back. Trying to set up my desk in a way where it's a bit more posture friendly. Good so far. Good. Yeah, so I got some pineapple fried rice. Very, very delicious food. Fried rice is always kind of quick and easy, and then, I don't know, I like pineapple, so I like pineapple on pizza. I like pineapple fried rice. I like, I don't know, what else is there with pineapple? Those are the two that come to mind, but, well, just straight up pineapple is good. I like all the pineapple. Could have been a Hawaiian. Gosh, I want to go back to Hawaii. It's so beautiful. All right, little, chewy, crunchy time, ASMR going on. Hope you don't mind. Oh, man. Hunt Showdown already releasing new skins, or not skins, but another DLC. Let's pull it down here. Again, gonna be eating a little bit. We'll get into a game here shortly. Hopefully we'll do a little better than we did last night, because yesterday was, ooh, got slapped around, but it's all right. We had some good conversation yesterday. Went ahead and I think what a dried pineapple. Yeah, true, dried pineapple. Man, out of all the dried foods that I've had, I think dried pineapple is just consistently tasty, probably because of I'm guessing because of the sugar content, right? I also oddly grew into liking dried apricots, which as a child, apricots had a bit of a funny taste to it, and I wasn't a fan, but as as your taste buds, I suppose, develop or die off, who knows which way it goes. Maybe it's debatable, but dried apricots are pretty good too. For a dried fruit, it has I don't know. I don't think juicy is the right word because it's still dried out, but apricots are kind of juicy. Juicy. Pineapple jelly. Man, and any fruit jelly I've had, I think I've enjoyed. I can't think of a fruit jelly I didn't like. Apple, grape, pineapple, melon. I think there was a mango jelly I've had before. Especially when they throw like the little jelly cubes inside that are a little bit harder, right? It gives a little different texture. Yeah, man, fruit jelly. I haven't had fruit jelly in forever. Man, it might be over 10 years since I had fruit jelly. Man, look at you. You got all the off pineapple. You're not searching this, right? Doc's got it all in his head. But yeah, let me see here. Where was that update message? Lonely Howl. Uh-oh, they got a wolf guy coming out. Wolf skin, huh? Bronze silver pack, massive legendary discount, whatever that means. Maybe I should go to like an Asian market and get some jellies. There's actually an odd jelly drink that I like. I think some people might be a little turned off by it, but there is a grass jelly drink. So it's like black tea with it's kind of like boba, but it's jelly, not boba, right? So it's same vibe in my opinion, but I think people will see the label grass jelly and be like, what? You're talking about touching grass last time. Now you're talking about drinking grass. What's wrong with you, Dragon? Pineapple be my favorite fruit. Dude, I don't know. There's something wrong with people who don't like pineapple, man. What do you mean you don't like pineapple? What do you mean? Yeah, pineapple's good. Pineapple is a fruit of champions. I should get some motion where I can move my hand so I'm eating. Take a mouthful. Right now I have a eating problem. It ends up on my face. It's okay. I got a big mouth, so it's easy to shoot for. But yeah, where is that store page here? Let's see. Where's that? I was hoping they'd have like a preview because I thought they usually did. Maybe I have to go to like the DLC store. Yeah, it's probably gonna open up a page on the store. So yeah, we're not gonna look at that. What's on sale today? Anything worth considering? I'm starting to get my blood bonds stocked up again, so I wouldn't mind picking something new up, but I'm also, I don't know. I'll buy something in the spur of the moment because, you know, it's a weapon that I started picking up or something, but otherwise I'm pretty frugal about where I spend. I guess that's debatable. I've had some larger purchases that I'll make like in a moment's notice. Ooh. So I don't care about this gun, but I am interested in, I wouldn't mind the Mosin bayonet. And the rattlesnake is actually a skin I kind of have my eye on, just because I think it looks cool. But two, the Nagant Deadeye is pretty good. It's like a single fire laser beam. Definitely one that maybe I'll save up and pick this up. It's here for another 4.5 days. No, 5 days. Last Estate, don't care about that. Death Letter, probably one of my favorite, or not, one of my top used for sure. And the Spyglass, man, the Spyglass gives good vision, but I really wonder the utility of it, if it's worth a slot. I don't know. Maybe I'll take it, just troll take it in a game a few times just to see. Do I even have any? Let's find out. Spyglass, where are you? No, I don't have any. So maybe next time I get one from a free hunter or something. Which, speaking of which, I do have a spare slot. This guy has some Swift pairs. We'll definitely be picking up the Swift pair. Doc, you got any fruits that you don't like? I'm trying to thinking about fruits. I mean, most fruits are pretty good, right? I like bananas. I like apples. I don't like pears. I like pears that, so I've had 2 different types of pears. 3 if you consider the kind of Asian pear brands, which are a little different, right? But I don't like smushy fruits. I like crunchy fruits. I think that's what it boils down to. So, and I really like watermelon and melons in general, but I developed an allergy to melons years ago. I can eat watermelons if it's only, you know, a limited amount, but cantaloupe, honeydew, can't do it. It starts to make my throat feel tight. So I just decided to stay away from it eventually. A little unfortunate because definitely one of probably my most eaten fruits back in the day. Maybe that's why ate so much of it, your body just like, you know what? I'm sick of this. We're going to give you an allergy to this fruit you're eating all the time. Who knows? I'm trying to remember where tomatoes are called a vegetable, but they're technically a fruit. Was that there was some fruit vegetable that gets mixed up. But yeah, what else? What else is out there dragon fruit, if you've never had it, is really dang good. Or maybe it was star fruit, I'm thinking. Actually, no, star fruit has a bit of a crisp texture to it. Dragon fruit has a softer, but it has a bunch of seeds that make kind of pop in your mouth, which is interesting. Pomegranates are super good, man. The only downside about fruits is the fact that they spoil so quick. So if you don't like plan to eat them immediately, they tend to start, getting mushy or start going bad, or at least for me. Maybe I'm not storing them right. Don't like specific soft, small way. Don't like a specific soft, small, way too sweet fruit. I can't remember. It's like a marble. Like a marble. Huh. Like a plum. Tomato is your favorite? Dude, you said pineapple's your favorite. Oh, used to be. Used to be. I see. I misread. Be careful with tomatoes, though. So I actually have a relative that grew up, older relative that through the stories my dad would tell, said that they loved tomatoes so much they would just eat, whole tomatoes, and they would eat it, weekly. And apparently, if you eat too many tomatoes, it could potentially mess up your stomach because of how acidic it is. But not only that, I've heard that there's a bacteria in tomato or an enzyme or something in tomatoes that is actually bad for your intestines. It's actually eats away at the good bacteria in your stomach or something like that. But yeah, tomatoes are good. But definitely once I heard that information, I was like, okay, maybe I'll slow down on tomatoes a little bit. But you ever grill, like get a tomato, cut it in half, put it on the grill, let it char, and put some salt and pepper and maybe some herbs on it. So good. Maybe top it off with some cheese if you like cheese. So many things you could do. All right, what else we got? Grilled and raw, yeah. You know it. Iron repeater with a Winfield. Now, these guys have lamps, so let's do that shuffle. First aid kit. I'll take a free first aid kit, sure. Tallow. Why is that not ringing a bell? Tallow. Rendered form of mutton fat. Huh. Is it like a kind of like a butter substitute? What is I've never actually cooked with tallow. It does look kind of like a butter substitute to me, but you tell me. Sounds like you know a little bit more about it. Certain process like made from beef fat, is that rendered form of beef or mutton fat? Huh, yeah, interesting. It's kind of like a different form of some cross between butter and lard is kind of the vibe I'm getting. Oil or butter. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool, interesting. Who was I talking to? I think it was Regal from the Nova Swarm groups. If you're I believe I've seen you in their chat here and there, but I think we were talking about how easy it is to make butter. Like it's insanely easy to make butter. You just get like a blender or a mixer, and you'll never have to buy butter again. You even get buttermilk out of that process. Just two in one. Really has me thinking. It's like, damn, maybe I should buy a blender and give it a shot. Because I watched a couple of videos showing how to make it, and you literally just let it sit and mix it for a good while, and it just starts to churn. And I'm just like, that looks like zero effort, free butter and buttermilk. What? I'd make the best fried chicken. What the hell? Uh, Butter has some salt. Tallow doesn't have any at all. Yeah, yeah. Salt there for the preservative, right? I tend to try to buy unsalted butter, but it's all processed. It is definitely all processed. So, the more you know. Tallow, huh? Learned a little something new there in the culinary world, as extensive as it may be. All right. Gonna take a few more bites here. Wait for my stomach to settle a little bit. Maybe we'll get one of these loadouts here going here. Or figured out, I should say. Oh, you're throwing me grenades already? Come on now. Springfield Marksman. Decoy grenades, hell yeah. Pitcher and determination, we're definitely picking this guy up. Got one more slot. All right, don't care about Magpie. I think it's a waste of a talent slot or a trait slot. I don't really mind this one. It's the frag. The frag alone is getting paid off. So this is like a 200 hunter without frags. Packs, I believe, is 100. So this guy's super cheap. I might just take him because he's super cheap. I could always sell these items. So yeah, let's do that. All right, let's see what we got. We got our hunters here. Most of them are already kitted out and fairly ready to go. Considering how bad I was doing, how do I have 5 hunters that are in their 20s? Maybe I'm not doing nearly as bad as it feels like I am. When Twitch? I don't know if I'm going to do Twitch, man. I mean, maybe one day you'll see me if the YouTube side does all right. But Twitch would probably be not much different from what I'm doing on YouTube. Just I wouldn't be able to capitalize on a lot of the Twitch elements. So I was talking with Ellie from Nova Swarm yesterday on stream. She popped in the chat, and I don't know if I think you had dropped by then, but we were talking a little bit about. I was brain dumping a little bit of my thoughts on Twitch versus YouTube and the different platforms, and I was talking about because I don't have my own I don't have the artistic talents developed, so I wouldn't be able to make my own kind of like emotes and reaction items. There's a few element related things I could probably do, but aside from Twitch being having the raid interactions, like the raid interactions is probably the most I'll get it out of Twitch. That and the lower barrier to entry for followers. But yeah, I don't know. There's some business related reasons that I also don't have as much confidence in Twitch via Amazon. So maybe again one day if the YouTube gets to a certain milestone, I'll consider doing like a first time on Twitch stream, or maybe we'll have some event that maybe I'll try to do a Twitch stream, because I do have a channel that I made to follow others and auto host others. So, helping out some of the folks that I thought were doing cool things or had said hello early in the days of my streaming. So yeah, go check them out on my Twitch side. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do a Twitch stream. It does float in the back of my mind though. But if I were to do Twitch, I would absolutely love to get like custom emotes or something made. YouTube, aside from it requiring, I think it's like 40,000 subscribers before you could even get like channel emotes. I had actually unlocked channel posts, which was something I had really never follow anyone that's using it, so had no idea that was a thing. Maybe I'll make a post at some point just to see what happens to it. But yeah, right now it's kind of just, again, still figuring things out, still kind of settling into what I enjoy, what I don't, what kind of content I want to do. We're figuring it out here. We're trying to make it work. Plus, as much as I could probably go out and bust out a few more projects with others to get emotes and other assets done for the Twitch, I just wouldn't be able to keep up with what the other VTubers are doing on Twitch. So Twitch is has different engagement than YouTube, and I think YouTube better fits my schedule and format. So it's really kind of just a decision. I spent quite a bit of time before I went live kind of thinking about it, and if I were to stream, where would I do it, and what platform do I think would work for me. Obviously YouTube, the barrier to entry is a tall order, right? Unless you have some kind of corporate connections or corporate push, it's a bit more difficult for an independent. But yeah, all with time. Exactly, right? There's always potential with time. Maybe, one of these days I'll be like, hey, I can't sustain this anymore. I'll go back to work for a couple years. And I don't know, maybe I'll try to do a relaunch on Twitch. You never know. But I'm hoping with some slow and steady, right, growth, that we keep it up, and maybe one of these days we can do like a jump back and forth. Who knows? there's also the problem of once you get to a milestone on the platform, when you partner with them, right? I think is when it happens. Then you basically get into a contract with the platform, and both sides don't really have any, I don't know, what's the word? It's like a non-compete, right? So it's like if you partner with Twitch, you gotta stay on Twitch. If you partner with YouTube, you gotta stay on YouTube. So part of me is also trying to figure out, it's like, do I even want to go with partner? Which is why I created Patreon. Not that I'm, not that I'm really pushing Patreon yet. It's just kind of there, work in progress, quote unquote. But a part of me is also debating, it's like, if I pull this off, if we make it happen, maybe I don't partner. Who knows? Maybe if I can get the Patreon support, we don't even bother. But at the same time, again, one thing at a time. Still trying to get things figured out. Right. This is the stage one, the early phases of the Yasuhiro channel. So yeah, glad to have you here. Hope that was some interesting insight. All right, let's get some loadouts figured out. So this guy had bolt thrower, which is why I took the crossbow. I have explosive bolt from where? I don't have this unlocked. Pretty sure you unlock shot bolt before explosive bolt anyways. Huh. That's a bit unusual. Well, you know what? I got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll take it. Yeah, maybe we'll take it. And then in case they get up close, I need something that shoots a little faster. So I took the Nagant Officer because it has, I think, the fastest fire rate out of all the single hand guns, excluding guns that have a certain trait to them, or excluding, I guess, this very expensive weapon here, which has, as you can see, 210 RPM versus my 120, but 120 is pretty damn good. Then Devil's Advocate here. Looks like weapon swapping and possibly going like melee range, so a little closer up. So first of all, let's get our typical budget loadout here set up. And then I really wish they bring back the option for me to have to not click these every time. Let's also filter to own, because we want to try to save some money and see what we can do. You know what? Let's just go with the Pioneer's Blood. That one's been pretty decent. It's treated me pretty well. This has been a very good budget loadout for me, so you know, we'll deal with that. I also have a contraband crossbow, so we'll swap out for the contraband. You know what? We got a bunch of contraband. Let's swap. The contraband I'm using up first because I can't sell it, right? Certain gear, you can sell it back for half the cost. Contraband, which has this little skull, you can only get rid of. You can only discard. So there's really no reason to save the contraband over a different item, right? Let's also, instead of using dynamite on this guy, we'll take the liquid firebomb contraband here that we have. Yeah, pretty budget build. This guy basically only cost, what is that? 45, 100, 200? No, what did I say? Because this cost like 96, and then this is 45. So 140, 50, 210, 240. 240 loadout. That's super budget friendly. And the cross bolt, the explosive bolts here cost 70, but I got it for free. I didn't buy this. I can't. It's locked still for me, so we're gonna use that. That might be the first guy to go in with, just because. Now this guy has a throwing trait, so because he has a throwing trait, I really want to give him not the fuses but the decoys. Here it is, blank fires. So the blank fire decoys are neat because you can toss them in a direction and it'll make a little pop, like a bullet that was fired. Good players might eventually figure out and catch on what the hell's going on, but for the time being, I think we can pull some shenanigans with it, so why the hell not? Let's also go with the Winfield Marksman, because again, maybe I can draw their attention elsewhere, take a shot once they maybe pause and try to, listen. when I have the scope to make that happen. I got to get the headshot with it though, so we'll see. We'll see. Hand crossbow, I like it just because it has a lot of words, a lot of utility, and then the close range. If I get that single fire on the bolt, then it's a one shot against players. So, what food can what do you say here? What food can be for you to eat every day and you won't get tired of it? Oh, thinking about food, huh? Let me think. I think that's a difficult question, right? Because food, as much as there's certain foods that I'll binge from time to time, if I'm locked in to just like one order, right? Like I can order, like what my receipt says the same thing every single time, you're gonna get sick of it. Like I could probably go maybe 2 or 3 weeks eating certain foods just nonstop every day, but I think after 2 weeks it's gonna start to get rough, right? But that said, foods that have variety, or orders or locations that have variety. So like if I'm thinking like a fast food chain, I've been going to like Panda Express. I don't know if you have a Panda Express, or it's like Americanized Chinese food, but they have enough variety where I could probably eat there every day and you know, switch it out, swap it out, or not swap it out, switch it up. That's the word. That's the phrase. Switch it up, and I probably could go with that for a good while. But if the meal was the same, or if it had to be like the same type of food, hot wings, I definitely like hot wings. So put a little jerk spice or garlic spice, or I don't know, even just like salt, pepper, garlic wings sound really fucking good right now, actually. Oh man, you're making me hungry, and I'm eating right now. But yeah, wings are gonna be up there. I really like wings. Pizza, as much as I try not to eat pizza, I try to only eat pizza once a month, just because there's so many carbs in pizza. Just the bread and the cheese, but it's so good. But pineapple pizza, I'm a big fan of like this place called Round Table Pizza. They have this Maui Zowie that I'm a big fan of. It has a little sweetness to it. But yeah, hot wings. Sushi's probably another one that I could probably do every day. But sushi is also an issue of, is money going to be a problem or not? Right? Because sushi is generally going to be pricey in comparison to other foods. So if money wasn't a concern, I'd probably go with sushi. If money was a concern, I'd probably go with wings. And if it's something that calories aren't a concern, I'd probably go with pizza. Little Caesars, man. So there was a time in my life where I did Little Caesars because, you know, it's simple, it's quick, and you get it, it's hot, and you chow down, and it's good. I think it was my college days that Little Caesars popped up in my life, but I will say Little Caesars does start to get a little gross after sitting around for a few hours. So yeah, I don't know. Little Caesars, I feel like you got to get it, you got to get home, and you got to tell everyone to eat it up right away, and then you just go out and buy another one because they're open late. Don't like sushi, too much rice. Yeah, see, that's another problem I have with sushi, and just going to different places that have it, is some places just put way too much rice because they're trying to fill you up, or who knows what the deal is. And then other places, they actually just use like, I don't know, it just seems like machine processed rice. It's weird. It's just like super cubical. I don't know. If you go to a good place, the fish generally should, you know, cover the rice, and the rice should be incredibly like fluffy and flavorful. Like good sushi is, you should know the difference. But yeah, it's rough. It's hard to find a good sushi place. Definitely the best sushi I've ever had, San Francisco was pretty good outside of Japan. Obviously, if you go to Japan, you're gonna get some pretty damn good sushi. If you go to anywhere off the water in Japan, if anyone ever goes to Japan and you want to get sushi and you're in the city, you'll get decent sushi because you're in Japan. But if you want to get the best sushi you've ever had in your life, go to a fish market in Japan, and you'll find sushi parlors like everywhere. Little sushi hole in the walls. There's dozens of them, just in corners, because it's, you know, the fish is right there, right? Best sushi I've ever had in my life. Absolutely. Hands down. But yeah, what about you? You got a particular food that you would eat all the time? All right. That's enough food for a little bit. Put that off to the side. I'll continue that when I'm offline. Also get a little beverage here popped open here. There we go. Little fizzle pop. All right, and I got some tea off to the side as well. All right, I think I'm ready. I think I got one more character here to load up, and then we're ready to jump into it. Part of me thinks maybe, you know what, I have determination. Maybe we'll forego the stamina shot because I have determination and get some more dynamite because I have throwing. Pitcher lets me throw things farther. Ooh, double dynamite maybe. I'm at a point where I could actually start taking double dynamite. Hold up. Wayfarer loadout. Yeah, I could start taking this one here. I don't actually have to do my budget loadout. This kind of becomes the budget loadout. Chicken good. Chicken is good. So much you could do with chicken too. You could butterfly it, fillet it. You can broil it. Depending on what part you're making, you could fry it. Oh man. Shoot, thinking about it, when was the last time I had fried chicken? I haven't made fried chicken in ages. Yeah, I haven't made fried chicken in a long time. Oh man, you're giving me ideas. Chicken soup? Hell yeah. Who doesn't like chicken soup? Chicken soup is just feel-good food. You're ever down? Go get some chicken soup. Go get some chicken broth. Nice and warm. Soothes the soul. Maybe next time I get my ass handed to me in Hunt Showdown, I'll go out and get some pho. Nice little chicken broth. Oh, God, that sounds really good too. Stop, Doc. I just ate some food. You're gonna make me want to just just finish eating completely until my stomach is not calling me out. All right, Marcel Damien. He has falling, not falling, but kite skin, which lets me fall and take half damage. So this guy, huh? What to do for this guy? Yeah, I think I'm at a point where, yeah, we'll load you up. Take the larger dynamite bundle. Ah, man. Popeyes. So I hear about Popeyes. I've gone to Popeyes twice. Both experiences, absolutely horrible. It's really turned me off from Popeyes. I was really looking forward to liking it and tried it like a year and a half ago, maybe it was, and it just was dry to oblivion. The seasoning wasn't there. I was so disappointed. I was just like, this is Popeyes? I was so sad. I was so sad because, you know, it gets hyped up everywhere, right? And then I watch a lot of comedy, and then, you know, there's plenty of comedians out there who hype it up too, make jokes about it. People say it's good. And I had one bad experience, and I'll generally give a place a second chance after a little while once the disappointment's kind of settled. Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it's just my area. They're not doing Popeyes good. They're not doing it justice. Popeyes, I don't think really originated where I'm at either, so that might be the case. They just don't know how to do it, or who knows what the reason is. What we do have out here, though, that is, I think, very good chicken, is a place called Raising Cane's. Don't know if you've heard of that one. That one may have originated more out where I am at, but always fluffy, flavored, tasty. damn, dude. See, you're making it sound good, and that's generally what people have said about it, is that it's really tasty. Scrumptious. Scrumptious. Yeah, I don't know. I again just haven't had the best experience with them. So maybe one of these days, if I'm driving around and I see one, maybe I'll think of, Doc said some good things about Popeyes. Maybe I'll give it another chance. Who knows? Who knows? I am also at a point in my life where I'm trying to avoid fast foods, right? I'll still get takeout pretty frequently just because cooking for one at the moment is a bit difficult because I leave things in the fridge for way too long and they end up going bad, and I really don't like wasting money. So, if I'm buying my own food and cooking my own food, and if I break it down and say that, okay, well, I can make my own meal for five to $8, but I'm also trashing a portion or two, meals or two worth, because I cook too much in bulk, and because I'm making a large portion, or I'm trying to just cook it all at once and prep, and I end up eating something else, a different day of the week. And then, by next thing I know, a week or two goes by and I'm just like, well, shit, I forgot about this. So yeah, I think I've realized, there's a few restaurants near me that have like single size portions, or I could eat it and just have like one meal's worth of leftovers. And if I'm paying a little extra, 10, $12, but not throwing away the leftovers, then technically I'm being a bit more budget efficient, right? It is my twisted logic at it. But fried chicken isn't that bad at all. I suppose that's true depending on, the frequency, as well as how much breading and how much oil they leave on it, or at least fair. That's a fair point. Yeah. I did get what is it called again? Air fryer, and I haven't done it yet. I have all the ingredients for it. You know what? I was thinking about fried chicken. I just haven't done it yet. But yeah, I did buy the ingredients for fried chicken, so maybe I'll be giving this air fried chicken a shot here one of these days. I'll let you know. I'll let you guys know how it came out, and maybe you'll see me post something on the bird. Just because, who doesn't like pictures of food porn, right? Everyone likes food porn. If you don't like food porn, you don't have a big enough imagination. I don't know, big enough stomach. All right, let's get into some hunt here. I'm ready. It's already been half an hour, so yeah, let's get into it. What was I gonna take here? He might be moving around, so maybe the shotgun. And if I'm taking the shotgun, we're not gonna take the hand crossbow. And if we're not taking the hand crossbow, we're taking the weak one here. Need fat in your daily consumption, all except carbs. Yeah, yeah. I agree. Yeah, definitely. It's not about cutting out all the fat. I tell people too, like when they make their steaks, there's the bad fat on the meat, and then there's the good fat on the meat, right? I do know about keto. I just can't keep up with keto. It's very, very particular, and my schedule is way too erratic for me to fall into that. Oh, speaking of diets, I gotta remind a good buddy of mine happy birthday, because it is, I believe, his birthday today. Yeah, I'm so bad with reminders, man. Like if it wasn't for a calendar, I would not remember anything. And even then, even with the reminders, like I gotta actively remember to send people messages, because not everyone does. I have a circle that I'm just like, hey, thinking about you, bud. Right? So I try to do my part. All right. My body couldn't resist keto because my body is kind of body that whatever I eat, it gained weight easily. Yeah, definitely metabolism is something that makes things a bit difficult, doesn't it? Tried it 3 times. I had to try 3 times keto to apply it. Oh, to apply it. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, yeah. So, and that's the other thing too, is that I think people will sometimes start to do something different and it doesn't work out for, who knows what the variables are, and they don't give it that second chance or maybe even a third chance, right? There's certain things in different conversations where, you draw a line, but when it comes to, exercise or diet, there's things that, you can fall into habit of. And from what I've heard, once your body accepts keto and once your habits align to support keto, it's hard to go back to anything else, right? Because it actually, allegedly, it makes you feel pretty damn amazing. And yeah, I don't know. I've heard a lot of good things about it. And out of a lot of different diets that have passed my radar, at least over the years, keto's the one that keeps coming back, and I keep hearing about it. So yeah, if you got it going for you, keep it up. Good job. The one thing I started doing again is, well, not started doing, but so what I used to do is I would use a like a jogging machine, right? Like a elliptical or a treadmill. And I would do that for like an hour a day. That just getting cardio seems to work pretty well for my body, but I hate running. I don't know if it's because I have flatter feet, so it actually is kind of uncomfortable and painful to jog. But so what I ended up doing is I got a bicycle recently and put some saddlebags on it, go out, get some groceries, do some shopping, get my meals. I get 10 minutes here and there a day, so over time, pretty damn good. I'm pretty happy about it so far. We'll see if I keep it up for the next 6 months. I'm sure I will. I mean, based on where I currently am. You love running, try cycling. Yeah, 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 yeah. Exactly. You sound like you know what you're doing out there, man. I dig it. All right. Last thing with the loadout here. What did I say? Yeah, so we got the shoddy. So we're gonna be close. So if the shoddy doesn't work, I want something up close that could, act as a good finisher, I suppose. The combat axe is tempting, just because, you're gonna be so dang close anyways. But you know what? I haven't used the Romero. No, this is too big. Yeah, I gotta get a small slot item here. The Spitfire. We tried the Spitfire, didn't really get a good chance to use it. Do I want to give it the extra penetration ammo? No, we'll use that for a larger one. All right, make sure I don't have any contraband here that I'm missing. We'll even give you the flare pistol because you're going to be up close. Don't want to be lighting a flare, revealing where we are. All right, looks pretty solid. About Yasuhiro, what does it mean? So, Yasuhiro, there's a few reasons why I chose that name. But yeah, let me give me a second here. Let me pull it up. I think when I was thinking about, what am I going to call this channel? Now, I know a lot of people call their channel, the character's name, and I wasn't sure if I was going to always use or always rely on Dragon here. So I wanted to go with more of a channel name and then have characters within the channel, right? Or personalities within the channel. I wanted to leave that possibility open. So Yasuhiro, I have a personal reason for choosing it. There's a connection to my IRL of why I use that name. No, it is not my first name, but Yasuhiro also has overall had a positive meaning in my experience. So if I look for like the name Yasuhiro and the meaning behind the name, let's see here. Give me a second. I'll switch over and maybe we'll pull it up very briefly. Let's see here. Where's my browser share? Where is my browser capture? So let's see here. All right, let's swap over. Ah, it didn't capture. Why? It's super finicky sometimes. Here we go. Yeah. So if you look at the name Yasuhiro, right? There's a few variations with it, but Yasu on its own, I think, is means cheap by itself. Hiro, I think, had something about like prosperity to it, but if you look at the different kind of meanings, depending on the kanji spelling of it, and mine does have has a particular spelling to it. So let me actually remind myself, because my kanji abilities are quite horrendous. I have it on my channel. What am I doing? Where can I pull it up? Oh, I know where I could pull it up. Just pull it up on my phone. That's using your noggin. Yeah, so my kanji, that's the last one for sure. And the first one, if I recall, I want to say it's this one here. Yeah, I think this is the Yasuhiro that my kanji is using. So, you know, the first part meaning healthy, second part meaning wide. And really the translation that I gathered from it, and looking at a couple different places, right? Just really trying to find, you know, what's a name, what's a meaning, what's a word that can mean something that I can get behind, right? So I started with the name Yasuhiro, looked into kind of the meanings behind it, and decided, do I want to stick with this? So Yasuhiro, having health and wide, and there's the Yasu has some like prosperity attachments to it as well. So I figured, you know, widespread kind of prosperity, widespread health was a good message, and there's some modesty tied to the name as well. So I thought, you know, the meaning behind the name had a lot of values that I liked, and I hope to share. And I don't know, maybe that's a bit more of a straightforward reasoning for the name Yasuhiro here, but that is part of the reason why I said, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna go with this. And the 0088, the 88 of 0088 does also come from a bit of just numbers luck, as well as some IRL attachment. And yeah, I threw the two together, and the Yasuhiro 0088 is now the spaceship that I reside on, and we'll have some artwork for that hopefully in the next month. I'm looking forward to revealing that, and yeah, hopefully that satisfies your curiosity on what the Yasuhiro name means. So yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with it. Obviously, I have a personal attachment to that name, so it's a bit easier for me to share and promote and think highly of. But the challenge is always going to be, right, for folks like you and the other viewers, what does Yasuhiro, what the hell is Yasuhiro? Yeah, right. I don't know. That's my brain, man. That's my brain. I run D&D campaigns. I overthink. I, you know, put meanings in segments where maybe it doesn't need it all, but I enjoy that element of it. So, you know, you flat out ask, so I'm happy to share. But, you know, someone might Google the name and look it up one day, and maybe they'll come to their own conclusions. But yeah, it wasn't nearly as simple as, oh, that's the name of my first dog. I don't know, what other definitions do people go with? I think I've only really heard, maybe it was Vector was talking about it, right? He was doing like some Vector art, and he was going to be a space fan, so he's Vector space. I was like, well, that's a hell of a lot easier than what I just fucking laid out there. Yasuhiro the dog. Hey, Yasuhiro's a great fucking name for a dog. I do think one of these days, though, maybe it'll come to a point, because I respond in chat when I'm visiting others, right? I'll respond to Dregn, I'll respond to Yasuhiro, but Yasuhiro, right, if it's being used to talk to me or refer to me, whether it be Dregn or behind across cyberspace and, you know, whatnot, who knows? I think Hiro is the shorthand for that name, but it is a mouthful, so I totally understand. But yeah, thanks for asking, dude. I was wondering when it would take, how long it would take for someone to be like, what the fuck is Yasuhiro? What the hell is Yasuhiro? Clearly there's some Asian heritage behind it, right? But what the hell is this? What does this word even mean? Because it's also not a very frequent name, frequent word that you see out there, right? So I don't know. I thought there was reasons to pique interest, and it's a relatively easy to pronounce Japanese name, right? Yasuhiro. I think most people will see Hiro and be like, oh, I can pronounce Hiro, right? So I think it flows off of a Western tongue pretty easily for a Japanese word too. So I don't know. I overthink. I figured this will do. It'll stick. Let's go with it. We're going live. But on the flip side, I know just to share a little bit as well, the name Dregn Durant actually comes from a much easier background. This was actually my very first D&D character name, which Durant, I don't even know where I pulled Durant from. I think at the time I was a fan of a game called War Machine and Hordes. It's a tabletop much like Warhammer 40K, if you're familiar with that tabletop miniature model war game type of a thing. And Dragon, if I recall, came from a video game I was a fan of way back when, and I just really liked the name. It was, God, what was it called? I think it was called Urban Legends. And there was this badass like final boss card that I got, and his name was Dragon. And I was like, Dragon, kind of like dragon. I like dragons. There's a bit of an IRL attachment with dragons too. So yeah, let's go with Dragon. It's kind of like Degen. It's kind of like Dragon. And then a buddy of mine, not long after I introduced the name, was talking jokes and talking about Dragon these nuts. So I was like, oh yeah, Dregn Durant. Let's go with that. It kind of rolls off the tongue. Dragon, these are because I'm a male tuber, right? These are the only double D's I'm going to be able to provide my audience. So let's go. Again, probably way more thought went into the reason for using it than necessary, but it was fun. I enjoy it. I'm having a great fucking time. So yeah, again, thanks for asking, dude. It's always fun to kind of tease a little bit more. Did visiting Japan change anything in me? I wouldn't say that it did, just because I actually spent quite a few of my younger years over there. Family reasons, as well as, I don't know. I did go to school in Japan for a few years. It was really more for show than for proper education. I was young also. It was like single digit years. And I was fortunate enough, because of family reasons, to have gone back to Japan frequently earlier on. Obviously slowed down the more independent I got, but I also had the opportunity to go to Japan with some good friends of mine, which I wouldn't say changed me, but we definitely we partied a little bit and had a great time and did some different things that I had never gotten to do when I was over there. And, Japan aside, I think everyone should be encouraged and have an opportunity to go traveling. I've talked about this somewhere. Maybe it was in the Discord privately, but I know there's occasional talk of, especially if you're on stateside, right? It kind of sounds like you might be. There's talks occasionally about like universal income. I don't think universal income's a good idea, because I know that if I got paid for just $1,000 a month, or if anyone I know got paid $1,000 a month, they're going to spend it on themselves, not on necessities, right? I think a better option, because the cross-culture pollination, I think, is so important, right? When you get to see other countries, and I visited places other than Japan and got to see, different lifestyles and try different foods. The traveling in general, if anything, is life-changing, because you really start to broaden your perspective, right? You get to see how people live. You get to see how, depending on where you guys all live today, maybe you live in a nice place. Maybe you live in a busy place. Maybe you live in a place where your nearest neighbor is miles away, right? But, I visited places where literally I'm walking 1 minute I'm in a tourist spot, the next 2 minutes later I'm in the slums, and 3 minutes later walking I'm in the fucking city, right? Like, it puts some perspective in how people live, and if you're in a place that is overall doing well, kind of understand just different culture, different values. It's super different. It's super fascinating to me, and I feel like not enough people get to experience that. So, yeah, less that Japan changed me. I love Japan. I have family reasons to love it. I have weeb reasons to love it. Just personal personality reasons to love it. But I've thoroughly enjoyed every place that I've traveled to, for one reason or another. And I strongly encourage anyone out there to find a way to travel somewhere, just to go do it. And if you get a chance to travel again, seriously consider somewhere new, right? Because if you just keep visiting the same place over and over, then you're not really broadening any horizons, right? And a lot of the message of me and what I want to kind of do here on the channel is talking about broadening horizons and learning different things, right? I started streaming and started thinking about it when, the pandemic was going on, as you guys call it. Decided to pull it off when work stuff was becoming a bit more problematic than I would have liked it to be. So, yeah. It doesn't have to be Asian culture though, right? Like, what about Europe or Africa or even Canada or Mexico? I mean, there's so many places that you can get a different kind of experience. So it's not even also foreign travel as much as I would encourage foreign travel, because again, you get a completely different viewpoint on how others live, right? But if you, for example, have never left the city, or if you've always lived in a rural area, try visiting within your own country the opposite of where you live. See what it's like. Spend a week or two there. Yeah, literally, like, spend a week there and see how it feels. Might be super uncomfortable, might be super weird. Hell, you might think it feels amazing. Also, for anyone who is unsure of where to travel, if I had to pick one place for anywhere to go, like weebs, nerdy people who like the Asian stuff, Japan's an easy pick. Korea's a good pick as well, just because there's a lot that I think your hobbies would align with that would make the place memorable and enjoyable. But if I had to single out a single place that I think everyone should have a chance to go visit at some point, it's Hawaii. Hawaii, just the vibe of Hawaii and the fact that you can see the ocean. You could go to a certain part of Hawaii and see ocean on both sides, right? Like, and you're on this island and the people there are just so fucking friendly and the food is so fucking good and the beaches are so nice. I don't know, just Hawaii heals your soul, man. I don't know how to put it, but Hawaii, there's something about Hawaii that just is calm, relaxing. Like, you could really just be there if you're visiting and just have no worries about anything going on. Or at least that was my experience. I really want to go again to see if it's the same experience. But every person that I've heard who went to Hawaii had similar stories of just how nice it is, how many, the nice people they met, how relaxing it is, and you come back just feeling like completely refreshed. It's yeah, if you like the beach, especially, Hawaii's top notch. If you like Asian cuisine, Hawaii's top notch. If you like hiking and climbing, Hawaii's top notch. If you like drinking, you got a bar literally in every nook and cranny in Hawaii. Like people out there do drink. And if you like pineapple, well, you're not going to find a better place than Hawaii, man. But again, I know traveling is expensive for folks. It can be, right? Again, I had some luck in making it work. But yeah, I do think just going to the opposite of where you live, in your own state, in your own province, in your own country, is if you've never done it, it's worth doing just to see the different lifestyle, right? Because I'll say, like, I've been to kind of bumfuck middle of nowhere. I've been to inner city. I've been to the suburbs, right? And I admit that I prefer kind of the quiet family life environment with stores that are nearby. Whereas a relative of mine really enjoys kind of the inner city, being near the hustle and bustle, being able to like walk to everything. Whereas I feel like I would struggle in a rural setting because you literally have to, in my experience at least, drive everywhere, or you're just isolated and you don't really, it's difficult to experience with others and the outside when you're so separated from your neighbors. So I kind of fit in the middle of the spectrum, I think. But yeah, interesting topic. I enjoy talking about it though. All right, why don't we get a game in? Let's get a game started here. We can still keep ranting. If you keep sending me questions, you're gonna keep getting me sidetracked. So let's get a game launched. Let's get our helmet on here. And yeah, really thank you for the questions, those Doc. These are good ones. Hopefully I'm not disappointing you in my answers. If I get your gears turning, mission accomplished. So who do we want to start with? Time to play. Well, we're gonna try. I know I said that yesterday, and I ended up talking through the games, and debatable how well I was doing because of it. It's a balance, right? Because I was talking to Ellie from Nova Storm also about this, which is the balance of I didn't stream to not interact with chat, but I really want to, play games and share and do collaborations. But it's like, where's the balance? How do I find the balance? Maybe it's just the skill set. I just got to get really good at seeing the message, knowing. Maybe it's also the game I'm playing, right? Hunt's probably not the best game for going a little. It's a bit of a serious game because you will die instantly if you are stopped and not moving. All right, let's get some partners in here. Talking while playing is good. Yeah, absolutely, right? I definitely, when I was considering, I watch other people. I fished around. But I will say, I have seen far too many people who talk. They don't talk. They're playing a game. They make the occasional grunting sound when something happens. But it's just them playing in, their living room, in their room, and the camera's on, but they're not really doing anything with it, right? Whereas part of the streaming, I think, experience is the social aspect, right? You have to find a way somehow to interact. And, right now we're kind of doing a one-on-one, right? And someone out there, I see you, is watching this conversation as well. But, there's also the large streamers who it's like, how do you interact when people are just throwing ideas left and right and you really can't keep up with the scroll speed, right? So you got to kind of single out the vibe of what's being put out there. We're not there yet, but there's a line. Entertaining, I assume entertaining is the word you're going for there, and socialize. Yeah, there is definitely a balance. And I look forward to challenging each stage of that, right? It's something I look forward to, something I worry unnecessarily about, because as much as I would like to personally interact with every single person, I know that there may come a time where that becomes challenging, but we're not there yet. So I enjoy these little spur of the moment conversations. Howdy. What? Sadly, not all watch streamers don't have real. Most of the people are lurk. Yeah, see, I worry about that too. I mean, I have lurkers too, and I don't know if it was a certain video, if there was something on Twitter that triggered it, but I got this influx, and I'm pretty sure a good chunk of them are bots too, which really bummed me out because I was like, I like seeing the chat interaction and the comment interaction. And I always saw a bit of a relationship between what I was doing on Twitter and Reddit and YouTube, right? Like my effort showed a result and I enjoyed that aspect of it. And now that my information, or not my information, my channel got kind of inflated, I'm going to call it what am I stuck on? Now that it's been inflated, I feel like all those metrics that I was kind of interested in, looking forward to, have I don't know. I'm a little bummed out about it. We'll just leave it at that. No, that's absolutely true. And I've definitely noticed, the viewer count, because I do keep an eye on that as well while I'm streaming, does go up throughout the stream. Like right now, it's just you and me, Doc, talking, but I know there's at least a couple more out there who are lurking. They don't have to say anything. I appreciate the lurkers, right? I know that I do the same thing whenever I watch others, where sometimes I feel like interacting, and I'll stir up a conversation. I'll kick the beehive, and other times I'll just put it on in the background, do my work because I don't really have the attention span to be interacting with them. And I don't know. As much as I enjoy it when people say hellos, if you're going to say hello, I want to, interact with you, right? Whereas I know that if I say hello and can't interact, I'd be bummed out a little bit, especially if I call you out, right? If I'm like, hey, Doc, what do you think about this now? And it's been 10 minutes because you haven't said anything. And it turns out you went and did something else. It's fine. That's how the internet is. But it also makes it a little awkward for the streamer, right? I think. So it's a balance. It's definitely a balance. It's also a good way to try to get unfiltered, take it with a grain of salt information out of me because, I'm distracted with the game and Hunt can be very intense. So I might not be giving the full train of thought, a thought of words needs before I send it out there. So who knows? Who knows? If I'm distracted, do take it with a grain of salt, please. And what's going on, Free Range? Good to see you. How you doing? All right, what did we get? We got a hive bomb from that box. Right now, we're still searching. Looks like our allies here know what's going on because I'm in the back. What am I, pizza? What do you mean? Pizza? What am I, pizza? Interact, damn it. What is he pinging? Oh, were you waiting for me to say something because I was calling out the lurkers and then got on a little train of thought? I saw you. I see you. Oh, it looks like we found the creature. So we're up against the assassin. You see the top left glowing white, which means that nobody is here at the moment. I need to find... Come here. All right, these guys seem to want to get closer. All right, so our northeast, sorry, where is it? Northeast, this way. Should be relatively clear. Gonna have to keep an eye out for our west, which someone's gonna show up on the west side. Someone had to have spawned up here. And then the south side is gonna be curious as well. Come on, give me something to toss. Oh, I burned myself. Who, me? Fried right. Oh. Wait, I still take damage? What's happening here? Oh. Oh, I'm bleeding. Shit. Wait, did he shoot? Oh, fuck. Someone's here. Yep, someone's here. Oh my god, the bleeding. Yo, why'd you have to do that? We really need to kill this fucking boss. Go away. Ah, stop it. Nice. Wow, he got 2 of them. Okay. Let's toss that over there. Oh, wait, did he down them all? Yo, dude, did you finish all of them? Oh, no, there is a third still. Oh my god. Fuck. Oh. Oh no, and there's a fucking immolator. Fucking A, dude. We need to kill that creature. I haven't really done anything this fight yet either. We need to kill this boss and get our health bars back. Oh no, I'm stuck. Come on, stop it. Did I get one? Oh no. Knock that shit off. I'm stuck. Oh crap. Fucking A. There was they were surrounding me and the bleeding. Ah, damn. Crossbow without the faster reload trait is really difficult. Man, look at I killed myself. What? No. What do you mean I killed myself? What do you mean I killed myself? Ah, man. We were caught in a bad spot. We just kept getting surrounded. Our allies took out a few guys, but a different team showed up. We should have we should man, we should have killed that assassin way faster. I just couldn't find a melee weapon. Yeah. Hunt be like that though. It gets intense and then you just gotta make it happen. But getting bullied by the boss, man. Ouch. That was not pleasant. I should probably not be constantly swapping my weapons around too. This is something I think I talked about last prestige or maybe 2 prestiges ago, is that I've noticed that I have a bad habit of wanting to be budget, so I use up a bunch of like the freebie items, right? Like this loadout here. Like I never use these guns. Why am I using these guns? Right? A part of it's, you want to try something different, right? Switch it up a little bit, keep it interesting. But at the same time, is it worth it when you end up on your back in the mud? I don't know. All right. These hunters I'm not a big fan of. The Winfield Marksman, Vitality Shot, we'll take you for the items because why not? But the rest of you, Magpie, don't want it. Conduit, excuse me, don't want it. Ambidextrous, I got mixed feelings about ambidextrous, but Nagant Officer Pair, I don't think we need that one either. Yeah, I think, you know what? I think this is what I'm going to do. Level 1 Hunters, I just need my budget loadout just to make sure I do decent 1 round. And the question then becomes, should I use, which budget loadout do I use? Yeah, because this one needs the decoys, whereas this one, okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. So yeah, level 1 will go budget pick. That's what we're going to do from now on. And then once they are more than level 1, then we'll start swapping things out. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I need a degree of consistency here because I'm clearly not, I'm getting too easily distracted. So I also need to just make sure that the loadouts I am using, I'm comfortable with. That would probably help me and go a long way. Do I need flares though? That is another question. I don't know if I want flares or if I want decoys. You know what? This is something that I could easily remedy just by coming in here and swapping it. So that's what we'll do. We'll take regular decoys for you. For you, we have the blank fires up here still, I believe. Yes, we do. Some of our guys, we might even be able to do traps instead. So actually, I'm going to give you blank fire decoys also. And then you, rather than maybe we'll leave the flare on this guy. All right, let's go. Back to lobby. Find partner. Man, I am so excited though for the next couple of weeks. Taking out. No, what am I saying? Take it easy. Take it easy, Doc. Always fun seeing you in here. Thank you again for the questions. Have a great night yourself, and I'll see you next time. All right. Here we go. Round 2. Well, what was I saying a second ago there? I am very excited for the next couple of coming weeks because we have a lot of collaborations that are in the works. Lots of planned fun coming up. I don't know how people do it, but I am now following so many Discord channels for the people that I follow. It is overwhelming. It's one thing to kind of have your own place. I really wish Discord would have hit me up because I have an idea for how Discord could create a community for communities because, the VTubing space I think is a good example of this. I think the gaming space and the art space in general is a good example of this because a lot of artists that are on Discord have their own Discord. A lot of creators that are on Discord have their own Discord. There has to be a way to bring some of these communities like together, right? And I have a couple ideas on how that could be done. So I had tried hitting up the Discord team. And who knows, maybe my marketing pitch wasn't very good, but maybe I should try someday. Hello. What up, King? All right, who's who? King is 3. Okay. Is that a meathead I heard, or is that, what was that I just heard? Oh, there's a, yeah, meathead over there. So the meathead's this big, fat, bloated boy with slugs or worms or leeches or whatever the hell's inside of him. Where are we going? All right, where are we heading here? Open, come on. I don't know if that was the best idea or if that was necessary, but he made something go boom. Hmm. I occasionally I'm seeing some like graphical. I don't know if it's the shaders or what the deal is, but there's definitely something going on in the game. Let me check my settings. What did I set? Did I lower post process? Let's bump that back up to medium. Maybe that's what it was. Effects, we're going to leave off. See if that helps. At some point, I am going to have to upgrade my GPU because the combination of streaming and gaming is definitely very resource intensive. Actually, no, what I need to do is get an operating system so I can get this dual rig setup going. That's actually what I need to prioritize. I just keep forgetting about it. I'm so used to having like a program to get operating systems that now that I don't seem to have an avenue to get an operating system for cheap, I'm not really sure what to do. What to do, where to go. Where the fuck is it? Oh, it's over here. Must be a meathead? Oh no, come back. Did I get him? No. Oh wait, there's more than one. Please tell me you died. He did. Nice, and he dropped a trait. What did you drop? Resilience. That's not one I want. Oh, man, all right, it's gonna be south. All right, ADS speed seems pretty good. The shoulder speed seems a bit on the fast side for me, but we'll try to keep fine-tuning it as we get around to it, right? That's what it is. I need to stop using scopes. I need to get my ADS, shoulder, and default speeds figured out. Then I can start trying to work with scopes. So that's what we'll do in the following prestiges. Once I feel like I know my sensitivity is good. Because I'm so sick of feeling like I adjust the sensitivity for a reason that I don't know if it's good or bad. And obviously any change to sensitivity in the game is going to mess up your performance, right? Our buddy Straggle. Oh, it's not a single bounty. All right, so there's going to be a team somewhere behind us. There should be a team coming from the north. Huh. There should be somebody to the north. Oh, the other bounty. We actually spawned right next to it. Damn, we should have just kept going north. But we would have had no idea. Oh. Who just shot? Why did you just shoot? People or... Oh, wait, and then there's somebody over there too? Crap. Oh, you bastard, man. Please don't fucking get yourself killed. Fuck. Got him. All right, through the wall. Nice, good job. Oh no, Fanning! Fuck, dude. Allies, please get me up. Please get me up. I took down one. Oh no. Oh, get your hit down. Come on. Nice, good job. Woo, let's go. I should have been able to land one of my second shots on that guy through the fence. I messed up my shot. Oh. All right. All right, that was much better. Definitely there's a degree of oh, why can't I loot you? There we go. You guys better have let me loot the body I downed. You bastards. You greedy bastards. JC, what's going on, buddy? You came in at a good time. We actually won a fight. It looks like we're going to be getting a bounty here pretty soon. Now the question is, where's the rest of the map? Unfortunately, we got downed after the bounty was already banished, so I'm a small health bar down. Had a nice conversation with Doc, who was here a little earlier. Maybe he's still lurking about, but we were talking about some food and shared a little bit about what the Yasuhiro name is all about. So yeah, good time, good time. It's been good. I've only had a few bites of my food. We ended up chit-chatting for like an hour before, so I might take a break in between games just to eat a little bit more, talk a little bit more, right? But yeah, how you been? How you doing? What have you been working on? Hope all has been well. Always enjoy seeing your name popping in. I actually enjoy seeing your guys' names popping in everyone's chat. It's always I don't know what it is. I just like seeing people in chat. Not just mine, not even exclusively to mine. It's also funny, like when I see Hero King pop in, which we're doing another collab with them next week. So do check out the reminder videos. We have tons of collaborations that I was roping people into doing in the next couple of weeks here. Might even be next 3 weeks. We're doing a bunch of collaborations. All right, you got that? Yeah, let's get out of here. We got our win. Looks like the other team is fighting out there. Or at least I hope that they're fighting out there. Oh, what was that? What the hell? Yeah. What I'm gonna start doing from now on is so when I go back to watch my videos, right? Because I am one of those sick fuckers who will watch himself after streams. So if you check out my last video, I made like 24 bookmarks, or not bookmarks, but like chapters. So we're gonna start doing pretty consistent, or at least the goal is to just start doing some consistent chapters for live streams, and then those bookmarks are gonna help me make the clips that I would like to have, right? Because it kind of sets the beginning and end for certain events that happen, certain conversation topics that happen. So I'm hoping that will provide me a system to make better videos on YouTube. So look out for that. That should be a good time. It's also going to help me because it seems like I need to get clips made. I haven't figured out what the deadline is, but YouTube seems to have a limit on when I can do the editing to create new videos, editing live stream videos from their platform, right? If I miss that deadline, I have to download it, do it through like Premiere or After Effects or whatever, and that is just a whole nother skill set and a headache that I just don't have the mentality for right now. GG fellas, till next time. So yeah, so I got a good idea of kind of the system that I'm gonna try in the next couple of maybe next couple months here. We'll see how that goes and how that keeps up. And the trade-off the trade-off here is that rather than streaming 5 days a week plus Sunday, like I have been for the past, I think since February, right? So the last 2 months or so, I think I've tried to do 5 days a week planned, which then reduced down to 4 days a week. And I'm noticing like the obligation of streaming burns me out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna limit it down to 3 days a week planned, and that's gonna reduce the feeling of the obligation, right? The grind of play becoming work, and instead we're gonna commit to 3, and then if I am in the mood in a given day to be like, hey, I feel like being online, I want to see what people are up to, I want to share something, then we'll just go live. We'll do the ad hoc streams that we did. We did one yesterday, right? Ended up talking a bunch instead, which is a bit closer to the type of streams that I'd like to do, of really interacting and trying to talk and share some ideas and talk about ideas and see what everyone's up to, and I don't know, all that fun stuff, right? Big reason why I got into streaming was to be connected, get connected, meet new people. So yeah, we're gonna try switching it up a little bit here in the coming weeks, maybe the coming months, and hopefully for the better, right? Making little adjustments, trying different things, and making progress along the way, because when you don't take a step, you're not making any steps forward. So what do we got here? Let's buy some traits. Successful extract. We got ourselves a kill. Let's actually go back to the match because I missed it. Mission summary. We killed a team. I almost killed 2. Oh, I only got the 1 dude. Damn. I got him through the fence, so, whatever. But it looks like the other bounty was a trio and a duo. But yeah, matchmaking seems to be very confused. They're like, should we put you against 2 stars? Which I tend to win those games, so I'm pretty sure I'm not 2 stars. And then, should we put you against 4 stars? Which my aim just is not up to par with 4-star accuracy, man. Getting my ass kicked in 4-star games. So I'm probably going to be floating around the 3-star range, but the back and forth that the game is putting me through is really not fun. I wish it would just be like, okay, we're gonna keep you in. I wish this would stay up too, but the 230, 23 definitely seems to be too low skill for me. 26 seems to be about the edge of where I could play, but if I get a match that's closer to 260 or a 26 or say 27, I just cannot multitask. I have to go full on just try hard mode. Otherwise, I'm just going to miss my shots or miss a detail and get myself killed. So the 240, 250, no, yeah, like 2500 seems to be a pretty good marker for me. I think that's a little bit closer to the 4-star, right? So maybe like 3.5 stars seems to be where I do the best and can still, interact with everybody without it being an issue. All right, and then traits. So yeah, budget loadout, using weapons that I know how to use. This is another reason why I just don't like, not that I don't like, it's that I'm starting to have a hard time enjoying small ammo. Because as you saw, both of the shots that I took against that guy, the second one being the kill, or the third one, I think I might have missed one in between, was through the fence, right? Small ammo, let me equip one of these. Small ammo has low penetration damage, and it can penetrate thin wood sheets at range, right? So if I'm close enough, maybe that fight I could have shot through the wood and still done just fine. But then the problem comes in when medium ammo, where are you? It's being filtered. Medium ammo has moderate penetration damage and can penetrate at mid-range. That's huge. That's massive. That is potentially game-changing if you're shooting people behind cover. So now I'm starting to understand why good players, quote unquote, are constantly using long ammo weapons. Actually, let's go to the arsenal because I have a bunch of items that are hidden because
I'm not high enough level yet, right? But yeah, there's a reason why so many people just stick with the Sparks. It's because it's long ammo. There's a reason why the Labelle, why the Berthier, why the Mosin, all are like end game meta picks. It's because it's the fucking long ammo makes it meta pick, because long ammo has high pen damage, pierces walls and small trees, like no question. Like piercing small trees, that means there have been times where I try to use a tree as cover, and you know, you might get a lucky shot on the shoulder, but there's been a few games in the past where a bullet just goes just kills me right through it, and it's because they're using long ammo. So long ammo type absolutely matters in the game. Now, I think there is a bit of a counter in the fact that a shotgun, right? If you get close enough and if your aim is center mass enough and not necessarily needs to be a headshot, is a good way to be up and close and personal and still do well. Because in the sense of, hey, on a map, right? Where is my trials here? On a map, if you're inside of a compound taking out a bounty, using long ammo can work, but a shotgun works really well in those, tight corners and up close, and especially if you peek a corner, right? If you peek a corner and you shoot somebody with a non-shotgun, if you don't get the headshot, the person likely will not die, right? I don't think there's any weapon in the game outside of shotguns and crossbows and melee that can one shot, like if you surprise each other around peeking a corner and you both shoot each other at the same time, right? Any bullet based weapon will do up to 130 to 149 damage, which means that if the player took damage or is low on health because they died at some point, you could win, you could get the kill. But a shotgun at that range basically will guarantee it. A melee kill almost guarantees it, and a crossbow bolt at that close range, if you can land center mass, also guarantees it, right? So yeah, again, I was talking about depth in the game. It absolutely exists because there's so many situations that you could be put in that affects how the game is played. But when it comes to a straight up gunfight, right, in the Western standoff gunfight, ammo type definitely matters. And I think long ammo, like I could go without long ammo, right? Long ammo is definitely strong, but you're generally paying well over $100 in the game to buy the weapon, right? And use the weapon. And in addition, if you buy special ammo, you're looking at, $3, $4, potentially $500 in the game, right? And again, in-game currency. Whereas medium ammo is a bit more budget friendly. You're looking at more of the $100, $200 range, right? For a lot of these weapons, as you can see. And so you do pay for the benefit of the ammo through the cost of the weapon, right? So that's a bit of a balance thing there. But again, small ammo works well when you're trying to finish off a player. Small ammo works well because it's fairly abundant, so you could use it against PvE. But small ammo, the killing power just is not there for like a main weapon, is the problem. There's certain weapons that I think you can get like headshots with pretty easily if you get good with it. So like the Deadeye Nagant is really good. Precision, anything with a stock like this could be good. But if you, again, like the Winfield, I feel like the Vetterli is just an on average better version of it, which is what I struggle with. The small ammo is nice. The reserve ammo is nice. But again, killing players guarantees more success, right? I still really do like the Brawler Nagant just because, one, it has the Brawler, saves me from having to bring Knuckles. I like bringing the hand knife so I can try to stab players with and stab PvE with. It seems like overall super, super useful to use and have. The Nagant also has the fast fire rate, so I can usually two-shot a player, or at least try to two-shot a player before they can get their second shot in, which has saved me in a few games, has not in others, right? Oh, excuse me. The Officer Carbine, still one of my favorite weapons. Doesn't mean I'm good with it, but this is a headshot laser beam. Oh yeah, here's another issue with the ammo types. The effective range. Small ammo goes to roughly 100. Medium, roughly 200. Long, roughly 300. Most fights in the game probably happen within the 1 to 200 range. Most fights within a compound is in the sub 100 range, right? So medium ammo is effective in both of those situations. Small ammo deteriorates in effect. Its effectiveness deteriorates the farther the engagement of the firefight is, right? So I would really love to figure out where to make use of the small ammo. And one conclusion that I've made is like the Winfield, the large Winfield, right? Like I really like the large Winfield, the Winfield Swift, the Winfield Talon. If you're playing with other people, this is like the one rifle that can hold more than 10 rounds in a magazine, right? Or in a chamber, how it's loaded. And the Swift lets you quickly reload. I don't know. The Winfield is a very versatile weapon. So if you're playing with trios, if one person takes the Winfield, they could waste some ammo, right? To suppress fire, to cause distraction, to maybe finish off a player when you're all trying to focus. So I think small ammo does have a place in that regard in team games. But if you're playing Hunt solo, my advice is actually going to be learn how to use medium ammo first, right? Practice with the Vetterli. The Vetterli is, I think, overall the best budget weapon in the game. Not even budget, the best bang for your buck. Because one, the base Vetterli, 105, fairly budget cost-wise. Yes, there's extreme budget picks that you could pick that are cheaper, like the Springfield, which is super cheap, but you pay what you get for. And the Vetterli is also neat because one, the base Vetterli has really solid stat line. The Deadeye variant will introduce you to a small scope. The Marksman variant introduces you to a larger scope. The Bayonet introduces you to a stabbing weapon on the end of a gun, which a lot of weapons have variants for. And then there's even a suppressed version that has decent iron sights. And I say that because the other weapons that have, what was it called? Silence? Yeah, the other weapons that have the suppressor, pistols aside, are the Sparks and the Winfield, which both, instead of using iron sights, has a rangefinder. And I'm not really sure what the iron sight rangefinder thing is called, but it is pretty horrendous to use. Not to mention, the suppressed variants reduce the effective range, reduce the muzzle velocity. So not only are you not as effective as farther out that you're trying to shoot, but your bullet travels slower, so you need to lead more, right? But the Vetterli, at the very least, retains some effective range. So it's still better than the small ammo variations of a non-suppressed gun. Still has over 80 handling, and it's still medium ammo, so you can still shoot through stuff. And yeah, anyways, enough theory crafting and talking about different ammo types here. But bottom line here, right, is that small ammo, I think the higher play that you go to, unless you have very good aim, is a bit of a trap in to use. So yeah, because of that, right, again, I am very heavily starting to lean towards this being kind of my go-to budget build, right? And I think maybe I will do a budget video at some point. But maybe, I don't know. Maybe I should talk about it now, right? What should I do here? Let's talk about it real quick. Yeah, let's talk about it real quick. Maybe I'll save this as its own clip. So, yeah, I was talking about, finding segments within when I stream to make little video clips, right? Maybe this will be one. So let's try it out, right? So talking about budget builds, right? Let's go to loadouts here. And this budget runner build of mine is going to be pretty much my go-to budget loadout. The reason being, cost-wise, if I'm not mistaken, we'll do the math here real quick. Let me pull up a calculator on my phone now that I think about it. Right? So looking at the cost here, we have the base Vetterli, and I'm using the Pioneer Blood skin since I got it through a prestige of mine not long ago. This costs 105, right? Good stat line, lets you wallbang because it's medium ammo, has a decent, reserve, really good handling, really good range, really good velocity. Fire rate is, I would say, above average for the most guns in the game, with a few exceptions of weapons that are known to have faster firing. And you have the blunt for the melee against, like an immolator, right? Overall, strong, bang for your buck, budget friendly pick, right? Base Vetterli is what this is. For my offhand, my pick is going to be the hand crossbow. And I like the hand crossbow specifically because of the poison bolt. It's good for a little bit of zone control. Unless you're a really good player, you're not going to consider, oh, let me just walk through poison, right? Especially, if you don't have an antidote shot. You might rarely be able to bait other players to get attacked by a meathead. The poison bolt will pretty much one-shot most hounds unless they manage to get out of the radius in time. It might take a couple of ticks of the poison. But immolators, husks, armored and not armored, meatheads, if they don't move and stay in the poison, they all take heavy damage from the poison. And poison also is incredibly good against Scrapbeak and Assassin, the Butcher, again, if he doesn't move out of it. It is terrible, or at least I haven't found a good use for it against the Spider, who seems to be immune to poison, as well as the Hive special mob. But I think the pros outweigh the cons when it comes to the poison ammo, right? And it still deals 107 damage if you hit them with the bullet, right? In addition to the poison tick that if they don't have an antidote shot. So really, really versatile. I like the versatility of it. And I keep the ammunition, the offhand ammunition, whatever, the alternative ammunition as just regular bolts, because the regular bolts also deal 195, which at like 10, 15 meters will still one-shot a player, right? So it's almost like a single fire shotgun, right? It's almost like a Romero hand cannon, except it does over 150 damage. So you might down a player as a finishing move. So I really like the hand crossbow with the poison, just again because it has a good balance of PvE and PvP, and overall has incredible pros to it for just playing the game. If you're not a fan of the hand crossbow, my alternative pick might be the Nagant silencer with poison ammo, because this will two-shot most PvE specials, right? Like the immolator, the husks. It'll one-shot all the grunts. So poison ammo, silence Nagant gives you a silenced option, lets you, again, deal with a lot of the PvE. If you're a bit more PvP focused, my personal pick would actually go for the Nagant officer, specifically the brawler, which I don't have at the moment, but it is also a bit more of an expensive pick, right? Scottsfield, also another solid choice for an offhand if you're more PvP focused. So, right, my choice going to be a hand crossbow, which costs 30 plus 25. So let's add another 55 to our cost. So our weapon cost is only 160 with this loadout. If you happen to go with a pistol, it might, increase it from 55 up to maybe double that cost. So what's up? We're going through a loadout. We're talking a little bit about my budget loadout here. Welcome, welcome. All right, so that's the weapons, right? My recommendations, again, the base Vetterli with the hand crossbow using poison bolt costs 160. pretty friendly. Tools. I always like to go with the knife now. I'm using the Blood Oath. I think out of all the knives, all the melee weapons that can go in a tool slot, the knife has the most pros out of them all. Stamina efficiency, the ability to one-shot hounds, even, well, I believe it can one-shot hounds. The ability to kill husks in 3 hits rather than 4. The ability to kill hives, almost guaranteed center mass in the chest rather than 2. Right, and then also the ability to pretty much one-shot players as long as you hit them in the face. So I'm a big fan of the knife. I think it has, again, the most pros out of all the melee variations of weapons that go into tool slots. And then bandages, right? I think bandages are kind of a, you take it. It costs 30. You get 3 heals out of it. You can potentially get 4 and potentially heal double with some traits. But for, any build, I would recommend a melee weapon and a first aid. The melee weapon, even if your weapon has a melee weapon, I would probably still take a knife, unless I have a bayonet type weapon or a vandal that has the bayonet on the end of it. Then maybe I'll consider throwing axes or maybe even dusters just because it's cheap, right? I personally, for my third slot, like to take choke bombs just because, one, I play a lot with other people, whether they be randoms or on the Discord. So I like the option of being able to choke people out. I also like to use chokes a bit more offensively by closing off either an escape route or closing off a hallway, or, really just trying to put the enemy in a position where if they get too close or if they run through it, you're going to alert not only everyone on my team, but everyone else that might be nearby, right? So I think choke bombs get used defensively more frequently than they get used offensively. And if you take advantage of both, I think it's worth the slot, right? It's also 25 as opposed to a lot of other things I like to take, which cost more. And we'll talk about other builds in the future, but I think 25 for cicada bombs, or for choke bombs, excuse me, is pretty efficient, right? To each their own. For the final slot, now the flare gun obviously is a straight upgrade to the flares. I personally take the flare because it's cheap. It costs 10. It's a budget build. I can still use flares to kill husks if I don't use the poison. I could use flares to burn oil, blow up barrels, right? Because I'm not taking something else that has that ability to one-shot and blow up a barrel. So the flare is really just there because it's a cheap, budget-friendly option, right? Gives me more utility. And I also like it because I have the Fire Monkey skin, which glows red rather than this bright, blinding white, which I think, does something for setting a mood. So I enjoy the red theme that it brings if I ever do tend to toss them out. So let's do the quick math here, right? So we're adding another 10, 25, 30, and 20. So that's 50, 75, 85 addition to our 65 cost. So excluding consumables, we're now looking at a build that is 245, which is already, I think, quite budget friendly, right? Last up is going to be the consumables, and this is where the money sink really comes into play, right? Now, my budget build is also doubled up as my kind of unlock build, especially early on in my prestige and playthroughs. So I really just take items to help me unlock other items to unlock, right? I've already completed most of them, but I go with a vitality shot, stamina shot, because I could use this. It guarantees that I get a use out of a vitality consumable. I take an antidote shot because, well, it helps me unlock the poison line, poison bomb, antidote shot. That is the larger antidote shot. And then I used to take dynamite, just plain dynamite for budget because it was 18 rather than 24. But on second thought, I'm starting to really enjoy taking wax dynamite because, one, it creates a bit of unpredictability within the game. So if I throw dynamite into choke, a player might not react because they're like, okay, if they throw anything through the choke, it'll cut the fuse out or burn the fuse out and it won't blow. Wax dynamite stick says, fuck you. If I throw it in water, they might think, oh, okay, it's in the water. It's not going to blow. I'm safe. Well, if they're not paying attention and if they're too close, the wax dynamite says, fuck you, and blows up. So I think for $6 extra, wax dynamite actually has more worth than it's been given credit because it deals the same amount of damage. I think the stat line is exactly the same as a regular stick of dynamite. Yes, it is. So that would be my recommendation here. Now, as an alternative, if you don't need the stamina shot, if you don't need the antidote shot, what I might consider is 2 vitality shots and 2 wax dynamite sticks. So we'll do the math here real quick for both. But this loadout here, right? 60, 30, 100, 124. So this is an additional 124, which brings the total. Oops, what did I just do? Yeah, so oops, sorry. 245, math, please, calculator. What is happening? I clicked the button and I don't know what's happened. So 245 plus 124, right? We're now looking at a build that's 369. Pretty budget friendly, in my opinion. And if we were to change that and only include 2 sticks of wax dynamite and 2 vitality shots, weak ones, which are 10, you could always upgrade them to full shots if you prefer them, or based on your health bars, or if you just want to make sure that you get full health. You do pay for that bonus, but this will then add a, 20 for the shots and then 48 for the dynamite, which then brings you up to 313. So incredibly budget friendly build, I think. Medium ammo gives you a good happy medium between having ammo that you can find and the penetration potential that long ammo really is known for. So good happy medium. Hand crossbow for the PvE as well as some PvP potential and a little bit of zoning, which I like. Consumables, pretty bread and butter, and tools, also pretty bread and butter. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this budget loadout. Try it out. Let me know how it fares. Let me know if you take the hand crossbow or if you take the pistol variation of it. And for consumables, right, if you're not doing unlocks like I do, what do you guys take here? Let me know. All right. With that, let's see. Gilvin, Shadoris, I saw you earlier, but hello. Welcome. Yeah, tried to do a little short segment on the budget pick there. Maybe I'll clip it and put it up, see what people have to say about it. Yeah, we're doing good here. Want to play a game? I don't know. Does it involve cutting my leg? And speaking of in-between games, let me actually take another couple of bites of my food. I'm still a bit hungry here. Only took a few bites while we were chit-chatting earlier. I'm not against playing games, dude. Yeah. You wanna get some hunting? You looking for a distraction? I'm happy to have you on. All right. Let me see here. Let me pull you in, as well as go online. What up? Yeah, there you go. Take a little break here. Get your ass handed to you. We'll see. Yeah, I'm coming to the conclusion, as much as I want to switch it up and try different loadouts, I think level 1 hunters, I just need to go in with this budget pick of mine because I on average do pretty damn good with it, right? And it sets me up more for success than for getting myself fucking face rolled in the dirt. So finding a weapon that you're doing decent with and sticking to it, I think might be the way I go moving forward, rather than trying to create too much variety. Let's make sure I fucking win some games first. Well, yeah, I was like, wait a minute, you're playing the wrong game, buddy. Oops, I canceled the invite. Let me send it again. Don't worry about it. I'm also trying to eat a little bit of food here. I was hoping I'd be back like 10 before streaming so I could eat. Food took long. Noodles? Like pasta noodles, or are you talking about like cup noodle? That's a struggle, man. When you tend to eat later in the day, and if you miss that window to either make or get food, and you're just like, okay, well, shit, everything's starting to close. What's open? What? Oh, you're talking about housework noise? Sure. Hmm. Yeah, that's another thing too. I never understood or never figured out. My body never figured out how naps are supposed to work. Exactly. Yep. Yep. It's like, man, I'm tired. I'm gonna try to take a nap, and it doesn't matter if I had a full 8 hours the previous night or if I had, half that. It's if I close my eyes, I'm not waking up unless some loud noise wakes me up, which is already a flip of a coin because I sleep pretty heavily once I'm out. Yep, yep. Or I wake up and like 3 to 6 hours have gone by, and I'm just like, oh shit. Ah, sure. Wait, wait. So this is LARPing, but it wasn't LARPing like D&D LARPing. It was just you go and you pretend to be living in a different world. Right. So so you went LARPing and you decided to be a peasant and join his day under the sun. I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just like I didn't know people. Oh, yeah. I've been, I've been out LARPing before. Oh, neat. What kind of LARPing did you do? The sleeping kind. Yeah. I was playing the Sleeping Beauty, but no, I got you, bro. The it's funny because I have a memorable good nap moment too, which is bizarre to think about and share. Like I have a single nap memory that is a positive in my life, which is I went to take a nap. I woke up 2 hours later, felt amazing, and it's never happened again. I've been chasing that nap for the rest of my life, dude. Yep. Yep. Sure, sure. Yes. Resting in the bosom of Mother Earth. That's what it is. It's not. I don't know. I don't know if it's a quote, but you know, you taking a nap in the sun, enjoying mother's embrace with the warm sun on your face, cozy times. I don't know. I don't know. That's what came to mind, dude. Why don't you shut the fuck up? Go for it. Yep. There you go. Something like that. Quartermaster. I don't know if I want to take quartermaster though. Actually, Yeast Master? What? Eighth Master? Dude, go back to bed. I bet you do. I bet you're a metric overlord. Oh, do you? I don't fucking know. Dude, I wish the states also used metric. I don't know why we have our own scale of distance. Oh, we've had this conversation on stream before. Yes, we have. Yep. And your road speeds are also kilometers, if I recall right. Yep. Yep. And the size of your dick was in centimeters, I think. There you go. There you go. Zing. Got him. Hey, I gave you some credit. I didn't say millimeters. But to be fair, in foreign countries, I mean, your entire height is calculated in centimeters. So, it's we're talking about height, right? Yeah, I was like, holy shit, dude, what are you packing? 150 feet, you just walk around dragging that shit around? Come on now. Uh we might be up against threes. I don't know if I paid attention to. Yeah. Which horse? The horse missing its lower half? Oh, chickens. I didn't even know chickens were all the way over there. Damn. Oh, meat face. Where is it? Good question. What does it say? Oh, do you have the FPS and stuff showing in the game? Sure. Immolator to the right, careful. Yeah, hunt sensitivity throws me off sometimes. I wish. No, Halo. I actually have no problems with Halo and the sensitivity. You just had to trigger him. Oh, I missed. There we go. All right, we're actually going north. So you're. You're bandaging? What? Well, let's go refill your bandages up here. Yeah. Okay, good. Usually good if you don't get blasted. I've made that mistake in my recent streams. I healed up and I didn't. Nice. Wait, did you not want to come get your bandage here? Oh. But yeah, I've healed and left like a 25 health, not healed, and just gotten one shot by certain guns. Oh, great, another immolator. Not gonna help us against the assassin, unfortunately. He sees you. Oh, you troll. Nice, there we go. Where is it? What happened? All right, well, that one is ours, so let's go see if we can't try to pick some heads off. Maybe we'll go completely north and try to get that wagon. Maybe not. No. I think we're good. Yeah, so this side... That's way the fuck behind us, huh? Man, so they're going to be further to the south. I'm hoping that... They probably... Well, they spawned closer to it than we did. Oh, what's this trade up here? Magpie, damn. All right, here, use that tree for... Oh, shit, there's water here. There's no... Yeah, no, well, it's the building up ahead. Yep. Careful making too much noise running across the water here. But I'm pretty sure it's this up close building here that we're coming up on. Oh, what are they shooting at? All right. Okay, you got eyes over there? Let me see if I can't bait them out then. Can you see the door that's right here? Okay, someone to my left. Someone's going to be peeking that door here in a second. This door right here is open, yeah. Someone is like right over here. Oh, someone might be on the ground outside. Oh, they trapped it. I want them to peek the door. Hey, what are you doing? Get out of there! Oh, you're watching that door? Oh, there's another group here. Yep. All right, there's a trap. There's a concertina trap right here on the ground. Careful. Oh, it's downstairs. Fuck, I can't get there. Oh shit. Oh shit, concertina. Oh shit, someone. Yeah, they're outside.
Oh, they know where I am. Check the door. Check the door. Oh, they're down below. Oh, I traded one. There's one more down there. One more down there. Yeah, throw that grenade. See if you can't get me up. Oh! Nice try, though. Damn. She had that shotgun. We probably were. Because I think the one that got you from the other angle was the third. Yeah, because you got poisoned. I should have let you know that I got poison bolts. Hero King Soul. More like Hero King Nerd. Oh, you did? Wait, why did I see poison on you then? Oh! Gotcha. Nah, you're good. You're good. Oh, gotcha. Hero King Nerd has joined the chat. Lobby full. What? Well, yeah, it was 4-mans. Or not 4-mans, 4-man. Is that what it is? You're taking up a third slot? Alright. Yeah, dude. If you haven't checked it out, they have a new soundtrack that came out. Or not soundtrack, a new album that came out. Yeah, what was it called? I have it on my phone. It's really good, though. I really like the deep humming. And that review video that I did a kind of a watch along reaction to. Yeah, he mentioned a point that I didn't realize until he said it, which was that some of the sound effects that they use as part of their music is very like apocalyptic, grimy, the sounds of chains and foot stomping and table banging, kind of like really makes it feel like it could be from the lore of the game, right? Or the world of the game. True. That could be the case too. Yeah, I also go LARPing on Saturdays. Toxic, get the fuck out of here. I don't want to hear that from you. You should be changing you should have an alternate ego called Toxic King Nerd. There you go. Toxic King Nerd. Rolls off the tongue. God, what was that album called? Why am I having a hard time finding it? I'm getting distracted. That's why I'm clicking all the wrong buttons. The album is called... Oh gosh, it's not on my quick list anymore. Damn, dude. All right, well, never mind. I don't know how to quickly find it. The interface here is not what I remember it being. Bizarre. What do you mean, shake your head? You do a lot of shaking of heads, though, don't you? People be double taken when Hero King Soul shows up. Well, good to see you here, bud. What's going on with you? I saw you were, well, you're always online, but I feel like I've been seeing you getting a bit more active on your streaming. Is that my imagination, or is it because of all the collaborations that you've been doing? With, what is it, Cammy, Luna, and there was a third, right? I don't recall. You're gonna have to lay down some of that Hero King knowledge. All right, let's go back down to teams of twos. Unless anyone would like to jump into some Hunt Chaos here. And loadouts. All right, That actually, shit, dude, it's already been 2.5 hours. What the hell? All right, you know what? Maybe never mind. Maybe we'll do one more game, and then I'm probably gonna be calling it here before it gets too late. Through the wood beams. Yep. Sure. Yeah. Damn. Dang. Oh, that feels bad. Sure. Oh. Yeah. Oh, it was something stupid, wasn't it? Ah. Yep. 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 As far as I can tell, welcome to being a homeowner. The problems, they never end. Yeah. Yep. Yep. It's yeah, because it's not cheap. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. 3 grand on yeah, that's pretty plumbing, man. That's a lot for plumbing. Damn. Yep. Yep. While you have it open. I mean, if you can do that, that is definitely the longer term way of planning things, right? Yep. Yeah, I yeah. In the short terms, right, it's obviously a big kick to the nuts, but long term, the goal is for it to pay for itself. That tends to happen. But I'm sure, life finds a way. You'll find a way. Sure. Yep. Yep. Oh, that's actually close. There's that immolator straight ahead too on the near the main exit. God damn it. Yeah, that was me. Yeah, so I think they spawned south. They must be at Hemlock heading towards either prison or Lumber's my guess. It's foggy too, so watch your steps. Noise is gonna be big. Oh, fuck, they're close. Alright, so that clue is straight up ahead. If you shoot right there, those dogs are gonna come after you, so I would not. I would get some distance between you and the dogs. Well, if we saw a person, you might have. Oh, chicken coop right here. Do you have anything to deal with that? Actually, I'll just go further. All right. So somebody, I think, has been here. Where is the clue? Got crows up ahead. Oh, I don't know about these crows. Yep. Oh, right here, right here, right here. Nice, nice, nice. There's two. Yeah, yeah, there's two, there's two. Oh, he got me through the fence. No, one's up, one's coming through. Consumable you can throw over, maybe? I think he got up. You still have 50 health down. So... When you're that close, don't forget you can get shot through the fence there. Reload. You got one left. Do you have bandages? No, they might burn my body too, though, so... I guess they're not yet. It's only duos, so it's only two. Oof. Ouch. I wonder... Did he not revive? Oh, okay. Oh! You might die here. He sees you. He's in the building or behind the building. You're gonna die. Yeah. Oh well, nice try. Nah, yeah, so they definitely heard us. Take it easy, free range. Good seeing ya. Damn, that guy had a... They had some fucking expensive guns, dude. I got shot by two different labels. Damn. Would have been nice to kill them. No, the first I heard the death notes. You definitely got the first guy, but doesn't matter. We're dead. Yeah, good reaction. What you must have gotten a headshot then, right? Fun, fun. Yeah, they heard us coming up with the muddy footprints or the footsteps, and then the birds. One guy was just immediately looking at where I showed up. I'm surprised I didn't die instantly. Oh, what just happened? I think my internet just did a blip. That was... What the hell? You still there? Okay. The audio streams bitrate. Hmm? Hello, hello? Maybe. Not sure. Yeah, if you put poison on it, it would have been a bad idea for them to revive anyways, so... Actually, did I die from the same team? Was it team 4? Because I couldn't tell if I got shot through the fence by the guy running up, which is perfectly plausible because they were using a label. Yeah. Yeah. Damn. Oh,
I should have gone behind cover first. I was trying to get an angle because I thought I heard somebody moving up, thinking that they were going to get the revive. But they saw me before I saw them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, we'll do one more. That was short. Let's see here. We'll take... I don't need the pitching. I mean, that's kind of how the YouTube algorithm seems to be all right with. So volume helps, but definitely quality in that volume would help more. That's right. Yeah. There needs to be a spark. Increase the likelihood. Yep. That's the idea, at least, that I'm trying to operate on. Yeah, and well, on average, people watching live, like YouTube, if you want to see someone live, I think most people will go to Twitch, right? YouTube, it's still pretty young in... No, there are. I'm not saying that the live YouTube scene doesn't exist. I'm just saying that it's not what people think about, or the traffic on YouTube is majority people watching videos post live or uploaded, right? Yeah. Right. Well, because that's how that's how it started, right? There was no live streaming, and Twitch kind of capitalized on. But the problem I have with Twitch is that Twitch could have been much larger today, having been the front runner for gaming and just talking live streaming, right? Like, I don't know. That's a whole nother conversation. But YouTube is on the younger side, being in that market, right? That's if that was the case, I don't recall about that particular metric, but yeah, you talked about this. Yeah. Right. Which is right. Which is also part of why the barrier to entry to YouTube is so much higher, and how it's very, corporate dominant. I don't know about that because I guess it depends. Tick. Yeah. 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 No, that's true. Yeah, but here's what will happen is that when TikTok is on the verge of death, they'll just increase the fund, because they always could have, they just don't. I don't know. TikTok is an interesting environment, and part of it's because of the audience that is on TikTok. Is it still new? I feel like it's been there for a while. Yeah. Might be. YouTube also went through like a major change. I'd say like at least two. There was the early days of YouTube. There was the kind of, yeah, adpocalypse was a thing. Oh, what's this trait here? Watch this crows between us. A silent killer here if you're using a melee weapon at all, which actually I am. All right. All right, let's see if I can't take advantage of the Saber. Saber. All right, where are we at? Where are we at? There's another clue here. Are we at Blanchett? Oh, we did spawn at Blanchett. So go a little bit north. There's another clue. Yeah, we're in Blanchett. Blanchett is 2. That was me, yeah. Oh, actually, I passed it. Is it a small pouch? Is that what we're talking about? Yeah. Wow, a whole $3. Yeah, and I got like 5 grand from the event because I finished it. Well, I played enough to get 5 grand after finishing it. I'll put it that way. There is a wagon here. I think someone found the bounty. I just heard an explosion to the south. Or someone at Taco Bell. So let's check. Yeah, no, there's someone shooting over there. I guess it could be either. Yeah, let's get the lockbait clue. It's close. Yeah, I don't plan on jumping from the bridge to the water. What am I stuck on? Nope. I mean, third try. How do I get down there? What the fuck? There it is. That's not a way down. God damn it. Here we go. Found it. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's south, yeah. Because it's not here anyways. Yep. Alright. Oh. I got stab control. My saber is 150 centimeters long, man. I can handle a pocket knife a little better, though. You might want to see a doctor about that. Alright, so somebody should be here. Oh, no. Either they're debating us or the shots we heard were not from here. Yeah, you want to head down and look for the poison? He's down below. Keep an eye out on the scan. I'm gonna head over to church. Hopefully I don't get surprised. But I want to see how close the other bounty is. . 'Immolator's me. 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 . 'Immolator's me Yeah, I'm wondering if it was actually here or just past it. All right. Okay, so there's a shot far north. It might be like Chapel. Okay, I'm gonna blow up a meathead. I don't think you can, dude. Once the fuse has been popped, you gotta throw it. If trying to hit swap weapons or switching back to like your main weapon doesn't do it, then I think you're screwed. Nice. All right. So somebody has already been here. At least one group is fighting the bounty, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's gonna be at, I think, Chapel. That's my guess right now. I'm heading back. That means the people who were originally at Assassin must have been at the ranch instead. Physician, hell yeah. Is the assassin the only reason why you bring antidote shot or poison bombs? Yeah, that's true. Still white? All right, well, we got the extract straight to our west. Let's see if we can't get this. Hold up, I just heard birds. Where? Oh, we got birds kind of close. We might have people coming this way. Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye out. Okay, go and vanish. Okay, so just got to keep an eye on northeast. That's where I think the most people are going to be coming from. Yeah, okay. It looks like I was right. Oh, did I just see? Okay, I think I see somebody over here. All right, I took a shot. Nope, I took a shot at them. I want them to slow down. Yep, try to get outside. Well, just make sure you know the quick way back in. Actually, I got some decoys. Yep, they're getting close to me. Hit once. Shit. Fuck. Yeah, they're just pushing. They're just pushing straight up, dude. What the fuck? You're gonna have one close to you. Nice. That was probably the one I hit. There's at least one more. Grenade was me. Not sure where the other one is. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try to move up. This is a decoy. Yep. That's a decoy. I think he has a trench coat on. Ping. Oh, behind you, behind you. Watch out behind you. He's got him. Oh, were you? Oh. All right, good job. Hell yeah. Meathead to the left, careful. Hell yeah. Man, they really just like ignored my shots and kept pushing. Ah, yeah, he was probably just trying to get the cover then. You came out at the perfect time, dude. Way to go. The old 1-2. Nice. That worked out. Nice, nice, nice. He probably thought. Yeah. Let's see here.
red barrel was fire, right? We need... No, red barrel is explosions. Yeah, here, get ready to blow him. We're gonna try to lure the meathead over here. Or not? Meathead, hello? Yep, yep. All right, here he comes. I'm gonna keep shooting. Dude, meathead. I know, quit trolling, dude. Get ready? Oh, he's gonna wait one more. All right, I'll just wait until his animation stops and... Oh my god, I'm gonna end up killing him with shooting by the time he gets over here. Nice. And all that effort and nothing, you fat bastard. Which one? The fat bastard? Get in my brother! I want my baby back, baby back. Oh shit. Hey, watch that barrel next to you. Did you is that fire on the bounty? All right, I just tossed one too. Shit, dude. All right, we're gonna have to watch. Here, I'm gonna break the door down. Can you cover this hole right here? Doors open. Watch the barrel. Watch the barrel. I don't want to. I don't want it to be on our side. Oh yeah, no, someone definitely did. I think it might be a solo, trying to be overly sneaky. He's gonna be on the far side. All right, I'm gonna make the play and grab the bounty. I'm healing in the corner here. Actually, let me scan. Oh, he behind us, behind us, behind us, behind us. He's somewhere in the back. All right, let me scan again now that I'm not on fire. Yeah, they're like right over here. I'm gonna throw a decoy in the other way. Oh no! Was it just one? I think. Yeah, weird witch. Shit, why did I toss two? What the fuck? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the only one. Yeah, it was the only one. Cool. Let's grab the bounty. Let's get the fuck out of here before the other one tries to be cute. Yeah, it was just a solo. They panic and threw the fire on the ground at their feet. It doesn't have any like good weapons either. Just a dually conversion and hand crossbow. Nice. I got that saber kill though. I missed my first stab. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Good job. Way to end the stream. Oh, that's the trap. That's the entrance you were talking about. Yeah, I don't know where. Thankfully that barrel didn't blow. Okay. Med. You sure? Meds. No. Yeah. No, we should be fine. Let's go straight west. All right, dude. Man, you just charged right in. You're playing Call of Duty, man. Oh, there's meds up ahead. Wait, what do you get injured by? Oh, okay. I didn't realize you shot him. Oh, and he was on fire, so you knew exactly where he was. Yeah. That's smart.
Ah, wait, he had fanning. He had dually conversion, so he can't even use fanning. Oh, I see what you're saying. All right, I'm gonna scan again. Okay. Hell yeah. All right, I don't have any stamina. Oh no. Here, lure. Oh no, you got a punch. You can lure him towards me. I'm gonna get this other immolator that's over here. I got the. They'll snuff themselves and choke. The choke, dude. Okay. Ah. All right, all right. I'm gonna fire some decoys. All right. Wait, where am I running to? I'm running the wrong way. There's another meathead here if you have another explosive. Got a trait here. Ghoul? Oh shit, fucking poison. All right, well, let's do another scan. Looks like we're clear. And extract. Yeah, man, you did work this game. Hell yeah. Well, you still pushed and made. Yeah, no, I feel like your pushes were smart moves though. Good moves. Good plays. Oh, nice. It's actually I feel like the games where we've done that have been the satisfying games because all you have to do is like hit a player twice with a main weapon and they pretty much guarantee go down. And if you hit them from different angles, if they're on comms, they're confused as fuck. Uh-huh. Paul. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. That's why I think the fanning out and trying to bait them into the crossfire is satisfying. Yep. That strategy requires the person who stayed back to either get a pick or at least guarantee that not miss. Not miss, don't get spotted, don't miss, and ideally get a pick, but when we re-engage, right? But yeah, those are fun. The baits and the traps and the Yep. Yep. Oh, it's a third team. Get the fuck down. Uh-huh. Right. Good stuff. Good stuff.
It was. That's a hell of a way to end it. That's a perfect place to end it. Cool. All right. I will probably do that later, so let me go and close out. Damn, you. Oh yeah, because we got 24, right? If not more. I think. So my take on Doctor Physician is you should probably get it by the time you get to 15 traits, but I don't know if it's the first traits that I would get because. Ah, pretty well rounded, yeah. Bloodless I like because the it affects bullets, it affects frag grenades, it affects hounds, it affects bleed traps, concertina. So bloodless I think is huge. The fire one, it only affects fire bombs and fire ammo, but it doesn't reduce the damage or the speed that you snuff it out. It only reduces the burn rate, right? So the poison one changes the healing time of poison from like 5 or 6 seconds down to like 1 or 2. The blood one, I think out of the 3, I would take bloodless. Yeah. It's called bloodless. Little pin needles on him. Yeah. I like to take Mithridatus, the poison one, if I plan not to take poison antidote. No. The antidote. The antidote. Oh, right. Yeah. And it also ensures that you can walk into the poison, and it ensures that the hives don't hurt you nearly as much. It ensures that meatheads don't come after you because of the slug that sprays little poison bullshit. I like it. It lasts 20 fucking minutes. Right? Yeah. The only downside with taking an antidote shot is that I either have to choose to take a single healing shot or a single explosive. Have you gotten Lightfoot? The little cat with the man face? Determination, Greyhound. If you ever find yourself running out of stamina, take Determination. If you ever find yourself sprinting and then your lung icon is always showing up, take Greyhound. Then, well, I take both at the end of my 15 usually, or at least one of the two. I think out of the two, Determination is technically better. It's good if you're playing with people, because if you play solo, it's useless. It's good if you think that in a firefight you'll go down at least once. But yeah. But at the same time, if it's before bounty, you can get your health back. 100 is still not going to save you from a long ammo round or a sniper round to the chest. So I personally don't get it, but that's a good one. I approve. Yeah. All right, dude. 4 left? Dang. Plenty of room. Oh, this guy is fanning. What the hell? I know. I brought a knife to a gunfight apparently. Literally.
Cicada. Cicada is the you have to pay like 1,000 fucking points during the event, and it's choke bomb. It's just a fancy choke bomb. I was hoping the sound effect would be a little different because I take the fire monkey, which was the DLC flare that came with some other shit, but this one glows red, and I really like it. But I was a little sad to hear that the cicada, the sound effect. I think I understand because it's a game where sound is important, but I feel like the smoke could have been different, or the way it explodes could have been. I feel like the animation could have had something unique to it. Yeah, you're asking people to spend 1,000 on this thing, and it turns out it was just a skin for your inventory, and when you're holding it, come on now. Made me a little sad. Oh well. Yeah, I dually uppercuts never made sense to me. Like, why do so many people take them, or so many hunters have them? I think an uppercut costs what, like 275, 850, or what is it, 275? So that is 550. So you've been taking the martini, or you've tried using the martini over the Springfield, right? Yeah. So the martini, was it medium or medium or long? Was it? Shut up. Was it? Where is it? It's long. Okay, it is long ammo. So if you want to take it a step farther than the martini, so I here's my opinion, right? Springfield is the budget sniper because it costs less than 100, but it's medium ammo. The martini is the middle child of the snipers because it's still, well, of the single fire snipers, because it 122 and it's long ammo, right? So it's kind of a direct upgrade, I think, to the Springfield. Apparently the one downside with the martini is that its handling is kind of shit. Yeah. But if you're willing to spend a little bit extra and you like sniping, yeah, the Sparks. The only downside though with the Sparks is the Sparks doesn't have a medium. The only scope that you can get with the Sparks is the crazy sniper one. Yeah. Some people swear that if you get used to it, you'll get used to it and it's not that bad, but I think it's too much. I think marksman is the most you need, like 89% of the time. Another sniper that I'm actually partial to is the new gun, the Berthier. Yeah, it's not cheap though because the yeah, but it's expensive because it's 3 rounds and it's clip load. So if you fire one and reload, you'll lose one from the reload. But if you fire all 3, you'll load all 3 at once. Yeah, pretty interesting gun. Yeah, bullet grubber. Yep. And if you really want to start playing endgame, between the Mosin and the Lebel, figure out which one you like. Yeah, Lebel's a 10. Yeah. But if you're ever doing good, or you happen to pick one up from like a tier 3 hunter in the roster, Lebel is, I think, more accurate. Yeah, it's more accurate. It holds more ammo, so you can hold 10 with only 5 reserve, and I think it's single chamber load. And the Mosin is 5 rounds, a little less accurate, but I personally prefer the Mosin because you can clip load. So you can fire 5 rounds, clip load 5, fire 5 rounds. You're right. You can do a little suppressive fire, have more of a rhythm, for me at least. But yeah, snipers are fun. I do like how the game has some semblance of balance with the cost, and it's your choice to find the balance. This is the Springfield? Yeah. It's so cheap, it's hard to like not look at it. Oh, you can, 100%. Yeah, especially if you put some bleed ammo on it, right? I was I don't remember when it was, but as much as I say, you know, these weapons are like upgrades, I think, you know, under a microscope, yeah, it's an upgrade, but realistically, every fucking gun, I've died to every weapon in this game, I'm pretty sure. All right, so they're all good. But everyone out there, thank you all for hopping on. It was good talking to you all. Appreciate you. And Doc for all the questions early on in the stream. Go check that out if you're still out there watching. And then keep an eye out for a lot of collaborations that we have coming up in the next few weeks here. All right, we're closing out. Have a great one, everybody. And till then, take it easy. See ya.